lock all windows and doors, night, Brooklyn. I mean, that's the difference. So, and I know people, listen, we can be critical of Ben Simmons all we freaking want at times. But if you don't think this offense runs better, if you don't think this defense is better, if you don't think this basketball team's better, be critical like I am of plenty of times about aggressiveness. Don't stop. Don't stop. But if you don't think that he doesn't matter, it's like all the jabrones last year. Oh, Joe and Ben can't play together. They're fucking 13-0 together right now, honey. So wake the fuck up, okay? Because they can play together. So I'm tired of them. They play better together. This team plays better when there's a distributor of the caliber of Ben Simmons. I mean, he gets guys open looks. I hate when he's not aggressive. But last night's a stat line that if you give me that every night, you will never hear a peep from me. 16, 12, and 8. I go to bed feeling good because you were 7 for 10. You were aggressive. You got to the rim. I like how you let Tyler Johnson know, shut the F up. Yep, I like it. I like it. This is all we ask for in this city. Something between your legs. Be aggressive. His defense is, listen, you can't even run from it anymore. And I know it doesn't show up on a stat sheet, but it absolutely does. If you just watch him. If you just watch this guy defensively. And I think, and I'll make an excuse. I want your guys' thoughts on this.
It has to be on the court for us. Has to be.
I think what happened during all the trade stuff, right? Harden or whoever else, right? When his name was mentioned a million times. I think it affected his offensive game a little bit too. Not making an excuse. If you're looking at it, them rumors sort of went to bed and he's played better basketball. And I think Doc's helped in that too. Because Doc praises him every minute he gets after every game. I mean, the guy's like, Doc's on his knees for how much his offense needs him and defense. And that's not a crown. This isn't a crown party because there's flaws still. All right? There's still flaws. So this isn't a crown party. This is just peeps. We always think the grass is goddamn greener and it's going to turn into our Eagles conversation. The grass isn't always greener. Okay? We got something really good right now. Let's enjoy it.
Yep. Shitty
Let's
grass.
rally around it. We're going to run Ben out of town. We're not shooting. Hell no. I don't give you care if you ever take a jump shot ever. If you give me 16, 12, and 8. Okay? If you're giving me 20, I don't care if you ever shoot a jumper if you go to the basket like a man on a mission. And he compared him. He said, you know what? He goes, I don't know if there's another guy in this league. Maybe LeBron, he said, which is right. That gets guys open looks like this. He's like, he's like, there's not many guys.
Without a jump shot.
Without a jumper. It's almost like they know you're passing. And he showed the other night, like not the loss of Porter. It's just one example. You can't, first off, you're not good enough to win without Ben or Joe. You know why? Because as much as we're critical of Ben sometimes, they're both fucking stars.
The defense is just so much better with them on the court.
They're both stars, guys. So it's like you're not going to win without one of the two. You will sometimes, you know what I mean? But the trend of it, you're not going to be successful.
We actually seem to
you would have got Bradley Beal back.
We seem to win more when Ben or when Joe is out than when Ben is out, though, which is kind of strange.
Well, yeah, because we don't win without Ben.
Yeah, never. Or I think it's
like
7-19 when Joe plays and Ben doesn't, and like 50-50 when Ben plays and Joe doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
The biggest issue there is that Joe's missed 100 games. But yeah, you're 100% right, Tom. You have to have Ben on the court. I mean, like you said, you saw in the Portland game, they're without their two best guards at scoring and distributing and running the team. They're without their two best players, and they still got whatever they wanted offensively all night long. And if we traded Ben, that's what we're going to see every fucking game. It's going to be – you can't even watch the – we're going to be watching the fucking a less talented Nets team letting up 135 a game. Terrible.